Now, Linda McMahon has a very different vision for women's health care. She might be telling people over the course of this campaign that she's pro-choice, but her election would virtually assure that the United States Senate would be run by right-wing leadership that will work every day to overturn Roe versus Wade and criminalize a woman's right to choose. She wants to repeal the law that would end the practice of women being charged more simply because of their gender. And she openly advertises that she'll side with the right wing in allowing any employer in this country to arbitrarily deny women access for insurance coverage for prescription birth control. It's pretty unbelievable. But when it comes to women's issues, on issue after issue, Linda McMahon stands with the most conservative Tea Party element of her party against Connecticut women. And when she's been confronted with these positions over the last couple of days, her response has been just as unbelievable. She says that women shouldn't pay attention to her position on these issues. They should just pay attention to her gender. That's insulting. And it's no surprise, because that's Linda McMahon's entire strategy for the next 6 weeks. She's trying to pull one over on the people of this state, trying to blind people with vicious personal attacks, all untrue against me and my family, so that they don't pay any attention to the right-wing agenda that she stands for. I'm not going to let her get away with it. And the voters of this state aren't going to let her get away with that either.
McMahon from continuing to run lies on TV. But I know what voters want. Voters want this campaign to be about issues. And if I'm talking about issues over the next 6 weeks, and Linda McMahon's talking about personal attacks and putting lies on TV, I think we win. I mean, I really think that voters are sick and tired of this campaign not being about them. And if Linda McMahon doesn't understand that we've reached an inflection point in this campaign where voters want her to be talking about the issues, I think she's going to make a big mistake.
How do you divide your time?
Documents about your loan so that this stuff will go away.
There's no question as to whether I got a deal any different than people that walk into that bank. Every single independent expert, the Hartford Courant, the Connecticut Post, and Webster Bank has been very clear that we got the same deal that everybody else did. Voters want this race to be about issues, and we're going to continue to hammer away at Linda McMahon's terrible positions on women's health care, on taxes, on health care, on education, because that's the contrast that voters want to see.